Great day, Royals. I am EmpressLazuli. You are your empire, and welcome to another episode of Astro Insights. I'm going to start posting these earlier on in the week so that you can go ahead and understand what type of energy we are working with for the entire week earlier on. So we kicked off this week Monday, August 19th with the full moon in Aquarius. We are still very much in Leo season. Later on this week, I'll get into us going into the sun entering Virgo, but as of Monday, August 19th, we are still in Leo season and we had the full moon in Aquarius. So this is really bringing ahead to understanding how you as an individual are really a necessary puzzle piece to the collective, to the community. How what you have to share, your gifts, your passions, are very necessary to bring to everyone else, to the world, and share with the world. So understanding how that can happen best is really our mission right now as a world, as a collective. How can we bring our passions? How can we share our light in a way that makes us feel good, but is also assisting the world? So the full moon in Aquarius may have felt a bit more intense for my fixed signs because Aquarius is a fixed sign itself. So for Taurus, for our Scorpios, for Aquarius and Leo, this full moon may have felt a bit more intense, but for everyone, we definitely all felt this in the collective. So what has that understanding or realization, that culmination, been for you? What was the spotlight shown on with this full moon? What came to the surface in terms of emotional realizations and potential baggage that you need to release so that you can start sharing your light more effectively, so that you feel good, but then so that you can show up for the world, for the collective? That was the energy for Monday the 19th of August, kicking off this week. All right, today when I'm actually filming this, Tuesday, and I'm looking at the calendar, and I'm just picking the main transit or the heaviest energy that I'm seeing for that day specifically. So for Tuesday, we actually have the moon in Pisces, and there's actually a conjunction with Saturn, which is retrograde right now in Pisces, and the moon. And so after this full moon in Aquarius, this moon in Pisces conjunct Saturn retrograde in Pisces is really helping us to understand how our creativity can sometimes limit us, and areas where we potentially need to restructure the way that we express ourselves creatively so that we can share it with the world. What does that look like? How are your dreams not being structured in the physical, tangible world and preventing us from being able to share our light and our passions with the collective? So get clear on a day like today, especially because with Tuesday, August 20th in this transit, it is a Mars day on Tuesday. Mars is the planetary ruler of this day, of Tuesday. So what actions can you take specifically that will help you to get more organized in sharing your dreams, okay? Because we also have Saturn retrograde, if I didn't already say that. On the 21st, August 21st, which is a Wednesday, let's have a look here. Okay, so we have the sun in Leo, and it's gonna be King Kunk's Neptune retrograde right now in Pisces. And the reason I chose a sun transit for the 21st is because the sun is literally entering Virgo. So this is one of the last transits that the sun is making while it is in Leo before the sun enters the energy of Virgo. So what this is telling me with this quincunx with Neptune retrograde in Pisces, exactly as I said for Tuesday, it's more of that supporting energy, and like the sun in Leo, you can be confident in yourself, you can be confident in your shine, but there's no need for you to see only the bad side of what is not apparent in your dreams. Don't always look at the downside and say, oh, I want to shine my light in this way. I want to approach the world in this way. I want to have more confidence in this way, but this is stifling me. But this is in my way. But this is an obstacle to that. Stop always looking at the obstacles with this King Cups here. Look instead at how you can problem solve. A lot of every time that we are facing difficulty or we are facing challenges in this lifetime, it is to bring our attention to something that we need to work on. So instead of looking at it with a glass half full, look at it as or half empty, look at it as half full. Right? Look at your glass, look at your experiences, look at the challenges that you're facing right now and potentially being 100% confident. Anything that is keeping you from being 110% confident, don't look at it as something that is keeping your glass half empty. Look at it as something that's like, wow, I just need to work on this and this in order to fill my glass all the way up. Be someone that is optimistic, right? Look at the optimistic side of things. Like, what is that saying? Look at the bright side, right? This Sun in Leo, this one of the last transits that the Sun is making with this King Cups to Neptune retrograde in Pisces, is telling you on Wednesday the 21st, look at the bright side of life. Look at how you can problem solve. Look at how you can be determined to find a solution instead of being determined to be vegetative. Pisces rules the vegetative system. So it's like, how instead of you being sedentary and not moving at all, how can I look at the brighter side and help that to inspire me to take action, to move confidently towards getting a full glass? Okay, so this energy on Wednesday leads us into August 22nd, Thursday, where the Sun is entering Virgo. So this is the very first day that we have the Sun in Virgo, the first day of Virgo season. So happy birthday to all my fellow Virgos. As a Virgo myself, this is our season. This kicks off the energy that we will be feeling our best in, honestly, and having our solar return. So happy solar return, happy birthday to all of my Virgos out there. But as the Sun is entering Virgo, this is really an opportunity for us to really come to terms with where we need to potentially organize ourselves in order to be aligned with habits that are feeding into how we can show up for the collective. What do we need to do in our daily routines? How do we need to show up for our own health? How can we take better care of our digestive system? How can we be more communicative and more of service to ourselves as well as others, right? So all of these themes will definitely be apparent throughout the entire season of Virgo, but as the Sun is entering Virgo on August 22nd, this Thursday, it's helping us to come into this energy in the first degree. Okay, so that's the energy for Thursday. I'll talk just about the Sun entering Virgo. On Friday, August 23rd, oh wow, there's a really great trine. So Mercury is currently retrograde, and it has gone back from being retrograde in Virgo to now being retrograde in Leo. So this trend that I'm seeing here for Friday, August 23rd, is that Mercury retrograde in Leo is trining Chiron retrograde in Aries. And there's really an emphasis this entire week that I'm seeing. It's a repetitive energy that keeps coming up to help us to really work on our self-expression, to really work on our communication to ourselves. Because when we work on the communication we have with ourselves, 909, that is when we can see better communication patterns that are possible with other people. So with this trine with Chiron and Aries, what wounds have you potentially experienced that hurt you, that literally set you apart from everyone else, that singled you out? Any hurts that you have been through, any wounds, any scars, any experiences that you have gone through that we may not even realize we're still holding on to. Let me just say that sometimes we have wounds and trauma and things that we are still holding on to emotionally and energetically that we don't even realize are impacting our daily life, and they are, and they're showing up as blocks to us, right? And blocks specifically to our abundance, blocks to prosperity, blocks to our peace. And so with this trine, it's really helping us to reanalyze, where did I ever believe that I wasn't allowed to be as confident as I should be? When you were younger, right, and you had dreams, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer, I want to be an astronaut, I want to be this, I want to be that. When we're younger, we tend to have a lot more confidence in ourselves because we have less trauma. We have less emotional experiences to weigh us down and to cause those blocks that I just mentioned. So go back with this trine to a time where you were able to express your fire in a more unapologetic way, where you were able to express yourself in a lighter, more spirited way. And what has happened to you from those points in childhood that you have memories of to now that have caused you to be a little bit more to dim your light, we'll say, right? Go back through those experiences and really understand that they are not actual limits. They're limits that you're holding on yourself, placing on yourself emotionally, holding on yourself. And you can make the choice to let them go so that you can take action and make moves that feel more aligned with who you are and who you've always been. So really getting back to aligning with your self-expression through understanding any emotional tie-ups or blocks that exist inside of you. Really communicating with yourself, communicating with your inner child to ask, like, what are you afraid of? What wounds exist right now? What cuts and scrapes do you have? What boo-boos have you gotten from playing outside, you know? So really connecting with yourself this Friday, this Venus day, to essentially begin to gain more pleasure from life and the experiences that you're having in it. So on Saturday, we only have a couple of transits on Saturday, but Mars is actually in Gemini at the moment. And Mars in Gemini actually sextiles Chiron retrograde in Aries on Saturday, August 24th. So this is a really great opportunity with Mars in Gemini for you to continue that communication when it comes to how you are going about your daily life, when you're speaking to other people, in your interactions. A lot of times what's going on internally with us will mimic on the outer world to help us to work through it, through our experiences in speaking to other people, in conversations that we might hear with other people. Sometimes those inner challenges that we're facing emotionally can also cause us to be a bit more aggressive in our tone and how we speak to other people. It can cause us to be a little bit more argumentative, or it can cause us to not want to listen to reason from other people because we don't want to face the truth of what we are really dealing with on the inside. We want to continue to suppress it. So on Saturday, August 24th with the sextile, be open to conversations that may trigger you to bring those emotions that reside inside of you to the surface. Do not shy away from conversations that can help you to walk through and even recognize those wounds that may reside within. Don't close up and clam up and get upset or get aggressive with people if they strike a chord with you. Instead, go into a conversational kind of manner with yourself where you say, why did that trigger me? Why did that get me upset? Why does that make me upset when someone does this? Or if someone approaches you and says, you know what, I noticed that you haven't been yourself lately, or you know, that a lot of times you get upset when, you know, there's no need for you to get upset. go down that rabbit hole of discovery and take action and having conversations and opening up a bit more to those wounds. And don't shy away from the pain that may happen, the pain that you might feel as you uncover and unlock and allow those feelings to bubble up to the surface through conversations with others or through conversations with yourself. So that is Saturday, August 24th. To end out the week on Sunday, August 25th, let's see here. Okay, so we have the moon in Taurus for the entire day, but there's a trine that the moon in Taurus is making with Venus in Virgo. And now that the sun has entered Virgo, I will just talk about this transit to end out the week. So with the moon in Taurus trining Venus in Virgo, this is really giving the energy of pleasure, like really being able to enjoy nature, enjoy being just grounded, enjoy grounding yourself, enjoying your home space, enjoying doing things that really get you into that mode of aligning with what you're supposed to be doing right now. So being happy cleaning up the house, like this is like reminding me of like Sunday reset energy. So like being happy cleaning the house, so like playing your favorite music while you're going around and like sprucing up your area or organizing things. You might be organizing your drawers or your clothes. You could be organizing your makeup, right? Because when we're talking about Taurus and Venusian energy, we're also talking about beauty. So you could be definitely in the mood to organize things that help you to feel more of yourself, that help you to feel more beautiful, and it's making you feel happy, right? So on Sunday, I really encourage you to declutter. I'm really encouraging you to get yourself into that Virgo energy. So whatever you can do on Sunday, August 25th, that will help you to feel a little bit more tidy, a little bit more organized. This could also be meal prepping for the week ahead. So while you're cooking all of those meals and, you know, prepping them and packing them up to put in the freezer, in the fridge, you're singing. While you're juicing, you have a great playlist of music that you're playing. So really engaging with nature, engaging with food, engaging with things that will really be healthy and nurturing to you, that will fill you with the necessary nutrients and vitality and energy to get work done, is really going to be those types of activities that bring you the most joy on this day. So as you're doing them, be in a great high frequency, make it feel amazing, right? Align with positive feelings and emotions as you're doing those things to get more organized, and it will bring a lot of pleasure to you on this Sunday, especially with this trine helping out between the moon in Taurus and Venus in Virgo. This is a really wonderful week, guys. Take full advantage of the energies that are coming up, and we will get into Astro Insights for the week ahead. I'll try to post on Sunday, but if not, possibly Monday. I'm still working out the kinks and how to, you know, make sure that I'm posting this as soon as possible, as early as possible in the week, and I'll also look into doing timestamps for us. So have a wonderful week. Happy Virgo season. I love you so much. Keep building your empire. Go ahead and leave a comment down below for me, like the video and subscribe. I'll see you over on Instagram, and I love you so much. See you soon. Bye.